Luke, you've got an important announcement to make. Can you just tell us what that announcement is?
Yeah, so look, I've just got really emotional with the lads, and it's very rarely I get emotional. But I've decided to take a step back from the management role. Listen, win, lose or draw tonight, and I thought it was going to be a loss after the first 5 minutes. It was always going to happen. I need to step back for my own personal reasons. I've had time to reflect over the past week or so, and very recently, and I think I need to take a massive step back. One, for my own personal wealth and personal health being, but also for those that are around me, the loved ones that I have close to me. Listen, it's nothing on the boys. I've got to now start focusing on myself a little bit. I'm busy with my business. I'm busy with my football. So look, I've got a player manager role at Bromsgrove, which I'm going to help the clubs out to the end of the season. So I just think I need to take a step back just for myself, my own personal health. As I've said, I'm not after a sob story, and I've said this to lads, I'm not trying to do a Jurgen Klopp or nothing like that, because it's not what I want, but I do need to focus on myself, focus on my loved ones around me. I've lost some very close ones recently as well, which it's been difficult because of the amount of work and the amount of graft that I'm putting in, and my family don't see me at home, and my loved ones don't spend time with me, which they want. But look, I've had time to reflect, and unfortunately it's one of the hardest decisions I've made in a long time, in anything really, because of the group of lads that I've got. I should have stopped last year, carried on when we won it, but I carried on after we won it, and then in September I should have stopped, Christmas I should have stopped, and 2 weeks ago I should have stopped, but I carried on because I didn't want to let the boys down. But now I think I have to take a step back for, as I said, my own personal health and my own personal goals, and what I want to achieve, and what I want to achieve with, who I want to achieve it with. So yeah, look, it's a difficult one. I want to thank my players, I want to thank my staff, I want to thank my parents of the players, I want to thank my own personal parents, I want to thank my girlfriend, I want to thank everyone involved, I want to thank them all, because they've supported me, they've backed me, especially my players and my players' parents. They believe in what I'm trying to achieve for our lads. I don't want to keep rambling on, but we've got, I think it was 13 players into first team football out of 22, and them 9 now that we haven't got into first team football. I'll be focusing on trying to get them involved, whether it's with the first team, or if they're not up to that standard, in step 5, step 6 or step 7 over the next 2 years. We've got young lads who are going to become good footballers. We've got players who are playing first team at the minute, earning good money. Players playing with our first team, our church, on loan at other clubs and stuff. So listen, it's exactly what the club wanted to do. We played 2 15-year-olds tonight. I've tried to do what the club wanted to do, and listen, I can't thank enough my players and the players' parents for what they've done for me and what they've bought into. Most importantly, I want to thank Palm, who will be taking a forward step and leading the boys into the next few weeks. I want to thank Josh, who's come on this year. I want to thank Izzy from last year. I want to thank Tyler from next year. And most importantly, the man behind the camera, I want to thank Paul, because when I first met him, he was working behind the bar and he didn't do any social media or anything like that, and his own personal development, and listen, it's not on my back or anything like that, he's earned it himself, but the man behind the cam he's flying, he's doing the first team at our church and whatever, and he's quality. So what you see is what he does. And look, I want to thank everyone, and look, I've had disagreements with the club over the years, well, over these past 2 years, but I still want to thank them for giving me the opportunity to do this. And look, I still always want to do it, but I think I have to do it for those around me, my loved ones. But yeah, I want to thank everyone.